Good morning, guys. It is a cold morning here in Michigan. Now, I'm going to get into the current events from overseas, and you'll understand why in a minute. Yemen girls as young as 3 are married off for food. Oxfam tells RT families see no option. How horrific is this? This girl's bones are sticking out. Then let's see, we have Italy joining China's new Silk Road raises eyebrows in Washington. Oh my God! And here we go, one more. Freeze all Venezuelan assets. U.S. regime change hawk tells pranksters posing as Swiss president. These people want to change the regime, and they can't even tell a fake a person pretending to be the president of another country. Oh, it gets better. Trust me, it does. Oh crap. I had to get all this stuff together. While they're all getting all up in arms about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, her boyfriend, and all that stuff. First of all, whatever she did, it pales in comparison to the Clintons, okay? Seriously, it does. It's nowhere nearly as bad as anything they've done. Now, according to Sputnik News, Venezuelan opposition MP claims government plane flew to Greece to sell gold. Greece isn't going to deal with the illegitimate president of any country. They're going to deal with the legitimate country leader. Now, why am I reading these? Here's the deal. This country is so blindsided and has, well, not really blindsided, but tunnel vision. They have tunnel vision, really bad. They are looking at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They look at her eyes, her teeth, this crazy bill she just wanted to pass. And they're not seeing beyond this. They're only looking at the surface. I mean, there's always more to a situation than what meets the eye. I'm going to put you on pause. Alright, I adjust the lighting a little bit. Anyway, all these people looking at Trump's going to be impeached, or this one's going to be removed, or that one's going to be removed. All the while, they have a senator, Omar, the lady with the hijab. Over the last week, she dared to tell the truth. She dared to admit that AIPAC, an Israeli lobby, has majority of the power in Washington, D.C. She dared to tell the truth. What does she get for it? They want to remove her. Trump always says she should resign. For what? Telling the truth? I stand with her. And she's absolutely right. The idea that a foreign government has more power in our government than we have should have us up in arms screaming at these individuals instead of wanting to scalp her because she's telling the truth. And meanwhile, we have people all across the Middle East that are being starved. let me see what it says. Rubeck is a little town in Syria where Syrian residents are being held hostage in a sense in this camp for humanitarian aid, but they don't get the humanitarian aid if they can't pay for it. What the hell is the point of offering humanitarian aid for a crisis if the people in it has to pay for it, knowing they don't have the money? They may have had the money at one point, but they no longer do. What is the point? Now, in the meantime, people here are barely getting by. We are being told that the economy is stronger than it's ever been. Meanwhile, companies like Rite Aid is closing pharmacies. A variety of stores are closing stores. Companies are closing stores like Payless. They're closing stores. Sears closing stores. Kmart, it closed 2 years ago. There's still nobody in that spot. So while all these talking heads without media is going after this Ilhan Omar for telling the truth, they're hiding the fact that they are purposely starving people in the Middle East. They are purposely driving this country into Skid Row. The situation in Los Angeles, with the homeless being all up and down the main streets of downtown, is going to spread. It's going to spread hard and fast. In the meantime, don't worry, Bernie Sanders is going to throw his hat again into the presidential race so he can drop out at the very end. Once again. I'm glad to see that this Andrew Yang is picking up speed. He is getting on mainstream media. He is talking about his plan for a basic income will not come out of our pockets. It will be set up exactly the same way that Alaska has set up the dividends, which Exxon pays the citizens. They get a lump sum of money at one point in the year, and they gotta make it last all year long. What the difference will be under Andrew Yang's plan is this would be monthly, and it would come out from the big tech giants' pockets. Because they don't pay taxes, so why not do that, They want us to spend our money, but they don't want to pay a fair minimum wage. They don't. The whole thing is completely effed up beyond belief. And people like Elon Musk, Andrew Yang, they're starting to understand this basic income is going to be a matter of people buying their stuff or not. Buying nothing except the bare essentials. I kind of went off sideways, but you know what? I think I can live with it. Until later, be well, be safe.